Let's talk the Tanya of the third of Teves. Today's Tanya is the second half of chapter 6 of Tanya. Yesterday we started talking about Klipa. And if you recall, we ended off saying that not all Klipa is created equal. Klipa, as we said yesterday, is something which is opaque, as opposed to Kedusha, holiness, which is transparent to its godly truth. However, in Klipa there are two different types of Klipa. There are two different types of shell. There is a lower level of Klipa, which is, not only is it opaque, not only does it not reveal God, but it also doesn't have the potential to ever reveal God. It is permanently trapped in its shell. And in Chassidus, this is called Gimel Klipais Hatmeis, which means the three utterly impure Klipais. And the reason why they are considered that is because they don't have the potential to ever become holy. So whereas most of the world around us is Klipa, because how many things do we look around? Do we say, that reveals its godly core, its godly objective and purpose? But there is a select class or category of Klipa, which is both things, for example, non-kosher food, which cannot be elevated to become holy, or unholy or prohibited actions, stealing, turning on a light in Shabbos, all of these things. These are in the lower class of Klipa, which don't have the potential to ever become holy. In tomorrow's Tanya, we're going to be talking about the higher level of Klipa, which does have the potential to be elevated and become holy. But before we get there, just this whole discussion is interesting because, we talk about dividing the world into good and evil. But in Kabbalah, we see that the discussion is not about good and evil, not even about the holy versus that which is unholy, but holy versus Klipa. Now, what is Klipa? As mentioned, it's a shell. Klipa is a lie. It is the lie. The big lie is Klipa. And what does that tell us? That tells us that really there's no such thing as good and evil. Everything is good. The question is that good revealed? Or is that good covered up? Is it covered up by a shell? And this is a tremendous inspiration and a chizuk for us as we go through life and as we encounter different things or phenomena that seem to be negative. We have to understand even that which seems to be negative, it's only a shell. Ultimately, everything is part of the divine plan. Everything is meant to express godliness, has a godly objective, and therefore ultimately everything is good.